Good morning, ma'am. My name is Yoges Tamil Selvam. So today, me and with my team member Sudha Subramaniam will present about case study one for cloud computing and Amazon Web Services. So in this case study, we will explain about cloud computing and the visualization. So this is my team, that is Sudha Subramaniam. And the introduction for this case study is cloud computing is when you use internet based services for things like storing data, running software, and accessing computer power. So Amazon Web Services, that is AWS, is a big player in this because it's offering lots of services to the business and individuals, and also letting them scale up or down as needed and pay only for what they want to use. So the first question is, find out what is cloud computing with cloud computing and also the type of examples. So the cloud computing is a technology that allows users to access and use computing resources such as storage, processing power, and software applications over the internet. So there are different types of cloud computing, including is a last, that is infrastructure as a service, that is provides virtualized computing resources such as virtual machines and storage, and also allowing users to build and manage their own infrastructure. And second one is a pass, that is a platform as a service. So this pass is offers a platform for developing, testing, and also deploying applications without the need to manage the underlying infrastructure. And the third one is a SaaS, that is a software as a service. It delivers software applications over the internet, eliminating the need for users to install and maintain the software locally. So the second question is, we have to describe five benefits of cloud computing. So the benefits are, the first one is it's very cost saving. So the cloud computing eliminates the need for organizations to invest in expensive hardware and infrastructure, because they can pay for the resources they use on a pay as you go basics, reducing upfront costs. The second one is scalability. Cloud computing allows users to easily scale their resources up or down based on their needs. This flexibility ensures that user only pay for the resources they require. So the third one is accessibility. Cloud computing enables users to access their data and applications from anywhere with an internet connection, and also it's providing greater mobility and flexibility. So the fourth one is reliability. So cloud service provides often have redundant systems and data centers, ensuring high availability and minimizing the risk of data loss or downtime. And the last benefits are collaboration. So the cloud computing facilitates collaboration by allowing multiple users to access and work on the same files and applications simultaneously. So the third question is, describe the design concept of Amazon Web Services infrastructure to support cloud computing. So AWS, that is Amazon Web Services, it follows a design concept known as a shared responsibility model. It support the cloud computing. So in this model, AWS is responsible for the security and maintenance of the underlying infrastructure, such as the physical servers and networking components. So customers, on the other hand, are responsible for securing their own applications, data, and user access. So AWS infrastructure is designed to provide high availability, scalability, and reliability. So it consists of multiple data centers located in different regions around the world. So these data centers are interconnected to ensure redundancy and fault tolerance. So AWS also offers a wide range of services such as virtual servers like a EC2 storage, that is S3, and database, that is RDS, and networking like a VPC to support various cloud computing needs. So the fourth question is, explain why Epic Games decided to use AWS as its preferred public cloud infrastructure, and what are the services on AWS that Epic Games use. So Epic Games choose AWS as its preferred public cloud infrastructure because AWS provides excellent support for handling a large number of players and unpredictable demand. So they can utilize AWS services to scale their infrastructure up or down based on player activity. So some of the AWS services that Epic Games uses include virtual servers like a EC2 storage, S3 databases, RDS, and content delivery, that is a cloud front. So number five is cloud services are still susceptible to risks. So we have to construct a theory on how AWS mitigate the risks. So the AWS takes several measures to mitigate risk in cloud services. So they have physical security measures in place, such as access control and surveillance, to protect their data centers. So AWS also implements firewalls, encryption, and access controls to safeguard data in transit. So they regularly perform security checks and use automated system to monitor for potential threats. So additionally, AWS provides tools and services for customers to build secure applications and implement best practices for data protection. So number six, relate how does visualization work in a cloud computing environment. So, in a cloud computing environment, visualization plays a crucial role. So, it allows for the creation of virtual machines within physical servers. So, visualization helps optimize resource utilization by running multiple VMs on a single physical server. So, it enables workload management, scalability, and flexibility by allowing the allocation of a computing power, storage, and network resources based on the demand. So visualization in cloud computing is like having multiple computers in one and enhancing overall efficiency and agility. So the next question will my group mate will present about it. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ma'am. My name is Sutha Subramaniam. So today I am going to present from question 7 until the conclusion. So the question 7 is about associate 5 benefits of virtualization in cloud computing. So the first one is improve resource utilization, which means virtualization allow for efficient use of hardware resources by running multiple virtual machines, its VMs, on a single physical layer. This helps reduce cost and increase overall resource utilization. So the next is enhance scalability and flexibility, which is about virtualization enables easy scaling of resources based on demands. VMs can be quickly provisioned and deprovisioned, allowing for flexible allocation and of computing power, storage, and network resources. So the third is about increased agility and faster deployment. So this is about with virtualizations, new VMs can be created and deployed rapidly, reducing the time required for setting up and configuring physical hardware. The agility enables faster application deployment and reduced time to market. Improve the next is improve disaster recovery and fault tolerance, which is virtualization enables the creation of snapshots and backups of VMs and making disaster recovery of fault tolerance easier to implement. VMs can be replicated and restored quickly in case of hardware failures or disaster. The last is simplify management and cost reduction. Virtualization provides centralized management of VMs, allowing for easier monitoring, provision, and maintenance. This simplifies administrative tasks and reduce operational costs. So the next is question 8. It's about credentials are used to verify user identity and permission to access certain resources. Explain root user credentials and IAM user credentials in Amazon Web Series. So the first one is root user credentials. Root user credentials are associated with the AWS account itself and have unrestricted access to all resources and services within that account. These credentials should be carefully guarded and only used for initial setup and high-level administrative tasks due to their extensive permissions. The root user has full control over building security setting and can create or delete AWS resources without restrictions. So the second is about IAM user credentials. IAM user credentials, it's about identify and access management, allow creating individual users with specific permission and access level within an AWS account. IAM user credentials are associated with these individual users are used to authenticate and authorize access to AWS resources based on their permissions assigned to them. So the last is unlike root credentials, IAM user credentials are recommended for regular day-to-day operations as they offer a more granular level of a control and can help enforce the principle of least privilege. So the number 9 is about find out how to perform creation of root users and IAM credentials in AWS. So the first is root user credentials. When you first create an AWS account, you are prompted to set up the root user credentials. These typically consist of an email address and password. It's crucial to secure these credentials since they grant unrestricted access to all AWS resources within the account. It's recommended to enable multi-factor authentication (MFA) for added security. So the next is about IAM user credentials. To create IAM user credential, log in into AWS Management Console using the root user credential, navigate to IAM service and then click on users from the left hand menu. Click on add user, specify the user detail and choose the access type. Programmatic access, AWS Management Console access, or both. Set permission by attaching policies, either AWS manage policy or custom policies, defining the user access level. After creating the user, AWS will provide access key ID, secret access key for programmatic access, or password for console access. Ensure that to securely distribute these credentials to the user and encourage best practices such as regular password rotation or least privilege access. So the last is about conclusion. The conclusion is about concluding about AWS Evidence Amazon Web Series, services remains a dominant force in cloud computing, offering a vast array of services catering to various businesses. Its scalability, reliability, and extensive feature set make it a top choice of companies of all sizes, from startups to enterprises. However, competition in the cloud market continues to grow, and organizations should carefully evaluate their requirement and consider factors like cost, performance, and vendor lock-in before committing to a cloud provider. That's all from me. Thank you.